What is up everybody, and welcome back to another Among Us video. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you about one of the most terrifying imposters of all time. His name is Novisor, and I'm sure you have heard about him. And I have some terrible news for all of you. Novisor is back, and he is stronger than ever. He now has the ability to convert crewmates into decoys, just to get what he wants, which is to take down all of the crewmates, and we have to stop Novisor soon, before it's too late. I actually managed to encounter Novisor once again, and you won't believe what happened next, so you won't want to miss this. And before we get any further into this video, if you're new to the channel, want to see more Among Us story videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. And if you want to show your support and want to see more of these type of videos, make sure to leave a like down below. It only takes a few seconds. But now, let's begin with today's story video. So while I was playing Among Us, I encountered a player that I never thought I would see again. It was Novisor. The last time I saw him was on top of the airship map, and it was only for a few seconds. The last time I have truly faced him was on the map of Skeld, and it was in electrical with his new form. There was also another player named Chari, which I found really strange. But there was one thing that caught my eye. Novisor didn't have the capital N, so I don't think it's him. It's most likely some fan of Novisor. I decided to type in the chat, you know that's not the real Novisor. His name starts with a capital N. And the crewmates that were in the lobby did agree with me. I then decided to call out my clone, and I told him, why do you have my name? Which caused him to leave the lobby. I guess I scared him away. Now I was just walking around the lobby wondering why there was this fake Novisor. I haven't seen Novisor for some time. I just find it strange why someone wants to be an imposter, especially someone like Novisor. I've always been afraid of ghosts, but I guess some people don't have that fear. I ended up getting disconnected from the lobby because it was inactive. I guess I need to look for another lobby. I was now in another lobby and Novisor was here again. So I instantly typed in the chat, Novisor, I know you aren't real. The real Novisor has a capital N. And why are you in every lobby I join? At this point, I can't even tell if this is just a coincidence or if this is actually the real Novisor. I highly doubt it though. A crewmate in the lobby was wondering if we were having some sort of drama. And I said it isn't drama, he's just pretending to be someone he is not. I just find it weird how this fake Novisor is just standing there. He doesn't even respond to my messages. You know, what if the real Novisor sent this decoy? I highly doubt it. A few more crewmates ended up joining the lobby, and we finally had enough to start our game. Let's see if this fake Novisor has what it
Hello，秋千梦。
采3级城堡50万兵力，走开。
takes. I spawned inside the brig and I went over to the pit and I began to do my task. But then Blue was just staring at me and he took me out. I don't know why I didn't expect that to happen. He was just standing there looking at me. But I guess this will allow me to investigate more and see what the fake Novisor is up to. A body was reported a few seconds ago, and in the chat I was telling White that the imposter that took me out just vanished. White then told me who was it, and I told him that it was Blue, and that I have no idea how he vanished, because when he took me out he was just gone. He then said me too. Wait, how did Blue take you out? No, but he just took me out, like literally a few seconds ago. And White told me that he took him out in the main hall. How did he have enough time then? Maybe he teleported towards you? White said maybe. But you can't take out 2 crewmates that fast. The match literally just started. Unless that is the real Novisor, but I doubt it. Novisor was also taking a while to vote, which I found really suspicious. That's something Novisor would do. As a ghost, I found Novisor in the main hall, and he did move for a few seconds until the imposters won the game. I returned back to the lobby and Novisor kept spamming Novisor, and I told him you're not real. But Novisor kept going. But then White ended up banning him from the game. Novisor ended up getting kicked out of the lobby, so at least White got the memo. A few minutes then passed, and Novisor came back again. But luckily Snow ended up banning him, so he should be gone for good. Someone in the chat was then asking me if I was a real Chari, and I told them yes, I'm the real Chari. Why wouldn't I be? And I told Ryan, thanks to Snow we banned the fake Novisor. He got kicked and came back somehow, but I just find it strange that he was asking if I was real. I'm hoping he's not some sort of spy. It was now the beginning of the match and I spawned inside of the main hall, which is is one of my favorite spawn locations because it is on the center of the map. I then made my way over to electrical and I did a task, and a body was reported. That was a fast elimination. Weird. They were blaming Black, but I told them I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think it could be him. So we all ended up skipping. I spawned inside of the brig and I made my way over to communications since it was still sabotaged. But the crewmates got it under control. So I just went back to doing my task. I have a few tasks to do in cargo bay, so I'm gonna make my way over there. But I have to first deal with these doors. I was also looking for any crewmates on my way there. I didn't see anything, so I went inside of the cargo bay and I began to do my task. But as I was fueling the engine, Ryan took me out, which is the same player that was asking me if I was real. I should have been paying more attention, and if I remember correctly, he was also the player that took me out last game. He has to be some sort of spy. Novisor must have sent him, but I'm dead now, so there's really nothing I can do. Ryan ended up winning the game, and I just left the match. I don't want to have to deal with this player. I already had enough of Novisor. I don't need another problem. I ended up joining another lobby, and I saw the fake Novisor again. How does he know every lobby that I'm in? I even told him in the chat, how are you in my lobby again? You got banned in my last one. You are not the real Novisor. I was also using the color orange because some player took my color. You guys already know how much I love red. Novisor ended up leaving the game. That is weird. Maybe my words got to him. As I was cleaning the toilet, the door randomly closed, which randomly scared me. I am scared of ghosts, but having to deal with them in Among Us? No thanks. White's body was then reported, and I typed in the chat looks like Novisor left. And I also asked the crewmates if there was one or two imposters, since I was so distracted in the dropship with Novisor. I ended up spawning inside the kitchen and I did a quick wires. And my next wire was in the engine room. I'm gonna make my way over there. And as I finished my wire, the lights turned off. I then heard the sounds of a ghost, and I saw Novisor right behind me. I thought he left the game. Since a body was reported, I typed in the chat, is Novisor dead or did he leave? And Red told me that Novisor left, and I told him I swear I just saw him. Then Brown said that it was the ghost of Novisor. I don't know, I swear I saw him. I should probably sleep soon. This game is getting to my head. I need to focus on my tasks. I can't disappoint the crewmates. I did a few of them up until I entered electrical, and I was gonna divert the power, but then the lights to the airship map turned off, and Novisor appeared in front of me. Luckily the lights turned back on, and he was gone. But this is the second time already Novisor's after me. That must have been one of his decoys. Yellow ended up taking me out in cargo bay, and in the chat I put Novisor, 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 but there was no response. But my game ended up crashing. I then appeared inside of a random lobby. Where am I? But that is when I saw the real Novisor right next to me. It was him. He was behind all of this. Novisor then sent 3 messages in the chat, which were Novisor, Novisor, Novisor. And I told Novisor, you aren't real. He responded with Novisor. I then told Novisor, you think you can fool me with your decoy? And he responded with Novisor, 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 which put my player to sleep. I then appeared in a dark room. Novisor must have taken me here. I left the room and the entire hallway was pitch dark. Where is Novisor? I then heard the sounds of electricity, and it was coming from electrical. So I went downstairs, and I was looking around, up until Novisor appeared with the second form, and he had electricity all over his body. He tried to shock me, and then vanished. This was my time to run. I somehow managed to make it all the way towards the front of the ship, and then Novisor appeared right in front of me and was causing my game to lag up until everything went black and I heard 3 words. Novisor, Novisor, Novisor. If you would like to know what happened next, let's see if we can get this video to 30,000 likes. I know we can do it. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty King for helping me produce this video. If you would like to show your support towards a smaller creator, make sure to go check